I'd like to point out Mr. Weisenbach. There we go. We're supposed to make you cry, not us cry, so thank you for that almost bad moment out of the crowd. First, I'd like to acknowledge my parents. I don't know where they're sitting, but there they are. I'd just like to say thanks for putting up with me. Best family ever. I'm serious. And my grandparents are right there too. Big grandpa. For some reason, the seniors of the past few years have all stated their objective in the beginning of their speech. Mr. Weisenbach, I hope I can bring you to tears. I'm sorry, Mr. Weisenbach, that is not my desire. My goal is to allow myself not to cry. But we'll see how that goes. It's funny how you say, or you hear your parents say, boy, high school sure flew by. Let me be the first to publicly agree with them. It has gone by so fast. But I can still remember freshman orientation. It was my first trip ever to Roncalli High School. My dad reassured me that I would not be needing a second pair of underwear. I took some just in case, though. Luckily for me, I didn't know any of you in any way, shape, or form. Plus, I'm not Catholic, so I was a little afraid of the immediate separation and embarrassment of not knowing what was going on anyway. Thank you, Father. So I came up with a game plan. Sneak through the ramp entrance. But of course, the seniors wouldn't allow that. They pulled me back in line, and now that I look back on it, I'm really glad they did. I don't know why, but I'm glad they did. I go through the motions of cross-orientation and add some social boundaries to break, seeing how is all the elementary schools stuck together. Yeah, Mooresville group, all one of us. But I made more friends the more I got involved. And believe it or not, I know this is going to be shocking for all of you, so please hold back your gasps. I am athletic enough to make the freshman basketball team. You guys ever hear that teacher that wears Eagles ties and talks with a Philly accent? Never heard of it. So I was a little behind. That's Mr. Litz, by the way. I was a little behind on the whole religion class and the service hour shindig, but I still did all right. Sophomore year was fun. I joined Euchre Club. Yep, Daniel Ortiz and Cody Smith, undefeated champions. But I didn't play any sports, which was killer for me, because we all know how much I love to move. But it really came out of my frock shell during sophomore year. My inner goofiness was bound to become prevalent. I hate to bring up bad memories, but this was also the year that Mr. Taylor gave me the nickname Creepy Cody. By the way, thank all of you for backing him up. I thought I'd never live that down. I became so determined to get out of that position of being the weirdo. So I decided to focus on social interaction at school. I fell in love with Spanish and school grandma, Senora Gonzalez. I have not met a person who didn't like her, and I personally loved her to death. Unfortunately, my faith got put on the back burner, kind of. That's not good. But I figured making a name for myself, that was worth it. Avoid Creepy Cody at all costs. It's glad I didn't get the memo that those things don't leave. By the way, that's where the headman started. Anyways, somebody's phone ringing. sing. Almost as crazy as the notion that I play sports, but bear with me. I would like to point out the two people who first told me I could sing. Angela Roncalli and Kristen Thomas. I'm sorry, you two, if you guys get chased out by the mob later. It's a good thing. But singing in the hallways and sitting in the unforgettable second period class of Mr. Small, my supposed countless discoveries. I actually enjoyed math class to the fullest, being blasted with stats about the Reds. Crowd goes wild. I got involved with some choir activities, and bada bing, bada boom, I'm trying out for the musical. Let me explain something to you all. The scariest moment of my life, besides walking up here, past the scariness of cross orientation and first day jitters, was walking up the stairs to the stage for auditions. I had honestly never sang in front of anybody, sung in front of anybody on the spot, and actually tried singing. But I was about to do it in a pair of skinny jeans, a light seafoam green shirt, and a nice vest over it. Pick out those clothes. But I'm walking up those steps, and I could feel the lump rising in my throat. It's not my Adam's apple, I promise. It was January 13th. Today, I thought for sure I was going to need that second pair of underwear. You're supposed to say your name, and then your music piece's title. I almost forgot my name, and I stumbled through the title of the song. Deep breath. Here we go. And it's already over. I honestly couldn't tell you if I actually sang or not. I don't remember any of it. Time flew by. A few days later, I'm stressing, waiting to see if I made the musical. Yellow Brick Road. Cool. An inanimate object gets walked all over it. It turned out amazing, I must say. And I met my two favorite people in the entire world. Oh gosh, here we go. Sarah Hollow and Mary Kate Hosey. I spent a lot of time with them. I found that my faith was never stronger than those few months that I spent with them. But as we all know, all good things must come to an end. All good things come to an end like these tears. Oh, my face is going up. Hopefully I don't pass out. I prayed day in and day out, thanking God that I had found my two best friends. The musical ended, and I guarantee you I cried more than anybody else. That's a definite. Okay, sorry, I'm Oh, I was crying out in the lobby, right? Of course. Last night, the show, and a patron walked up to Miss Anderson, our theater director. Oh, that boy is so sad. Is this his last show? And Miss Anderson replied, no, actually, it's his first. Embarrassing. But it was sad. I knew I wouldn't spend much time with my best friends anymore. And it's like Rose saying goodbye to Jack at the end of Titanic. I want to feel Jack. Even though we all know she has to watch him sink off into the deep blue water. But I felt so close to God. I knew He'd get me through it. And those two girls went off to graduate last year. And I don't think I've cried any harder than those two goodbyes, but my body went numb, just like it is now.